Good morning and welcome back to the Ham Radio Shack at KA4PNV. This morning we're going to be looking at some shortwave receivers here, and the antennas I have here in the shack for my shortwave receivers. From my amateur radio equipment, I have antennas outside, dipole inverted V outside behind the house here, and we also have a 3-element Yagi for 10-15 meters and 2-meter antenna and a scanner antenna out around back. But this morning we're going to be focusing on the shortwave antenna, and it really doesn't have to be that elaborate. In fact, I have my shortwave antenna right here in the shack that I use on my shortwave receivers, and it isn't anything other than a slinky dipole antenna, or you can do it vertical. Either one, it doesn't matter. You can stretch it out horizontal, or you can put it up vertical. I have mine up vertical here in the shack, and I'm going to show you in just a minute what we have here in the shack for antennas, and it does a terrific job. It does, I believe it does as well as if I had it hooked up to one of the ham radio antennas that was outside the house here. Now, just in the back of me here is some shortwave receivers. We're going to take a look at them and the antenna. I was listening to Radio China this morning, and it's 1333 UTC here in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, and it's 9:33 a.m. here in the morning. So shortwave propagation isn't very good during the day, but I believe we can get Radio China in. So without further ado here, I'm going to pause the camera here for a minute and take it off the tripod, and we're going to take a look at some of the antennas that I have here in the shack here this morning. So okay, let me step away from the camera here and pause it, and then we'll get back to looking at some of the shortwave receivers and the simple antennas I have here in the shack. Okay, we're back here now, and we're listening to Radio China here. I'll cut it up here a little bit.
And now we have to pay for our plastic bags at the supermarket. My question, if they're so bad for the environment, why do they still let you have them at all? And the other thing...
Okay, this is a Grundig here, a receiver I'm listening to, a field radio, a Grundig field radio. We'll zoom it out here a little bit.
So there seems to be a lot of money in various...
And we're listening to Radio China right now here in the morning.
Global warming thing. But regardless whether global warming is true or false, it's always a nice idea for each...
Okay, we're going to cut the volume down on this one here. We'll take a look at another shortwave receiver I have up here. This camera may be a little shaky. I'm holding it in my hand here. It is not on a tripod. Okay, this is the ZX392 here. This is a Radio Shack receiver here. It has a BFO on it, so you can receive single sideband. That is something that the Grundig does not have on it. It's a BFO. And we've been listening to Radio China here on this one also. So we'll zoom this one back here. This is a tremendous receiver here because it does have the BFO on it, and then you can get just about everything on it. AM, FM, sideband, and just about everything else. And okay. And over here, let me cut this off here now. This is a small radio here. This radio here, let me see if I can zoom it out. This is also a Grundig receiver here. I can see that on the bottom there. It is a Grundig, and this radio cost, at least when I bought it at that time, it cost about $29 at Radio Shack. Let me cut it on here for a minute. Let's try the shortwave 2 on here. See if we can get anything on there. No, I don't think we're going to get anything there.
The leaves of that tree were for the healing of the nation. Praise God. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Praise God. They shall see.
Okay, we're going to turn that one off now. But that is a tremendous little receiver there at nighttime. It does a lot better. Like I say, it is daytime here during the day here, and shortwave radio really isn't all that good during the daytime. Now here's another receiver I have up here. I may have to cut this light off here. I'm not sure. Yeah, that may be a little bit better. This light over the desk here isn't doing it too much justice. I don't know whether I can receive anything on this one or not. This here is a shortwave receiver. I got this thing at the Goodwill, I believe, for $6. It's got shortwave radio on it, and let's see here. We can get a close up of this baby here. This camera will get in focus here. All right, let's see here. All right, where are we at here? Move this light out of the way here, and there's a toggle switch on there somewhere. All right, so this is a pretty shortwave receiver here. I'll get this light out of the way here. All right, volume. Low. All right, we'll zoom this out here a little bit here and see what we got here. All right, so you got your short wave on there, your AM, your FM, and your SW for your short wave. I don't know if there's anything on this one or not.
Eso es interesante porque la ley...
Okay, well, okay, we're not going to receive too much on that one until nighttime. And you notice it's got an analog TV on the end of it there too, but that's no good anymore, being all the TVs have went digital. They've all went digital. And okay, let's take a look at the antennas I have here in the shack. As you can see here, I'll get up here and take a look at this one here. This one here is just a slinky. You can see it's just a slinky hanging off the shelf there, and it goes down to the bottom there where it's got a wire hooked up to it, and of course it goes into the back of the transceiver here. It's just that simple to hook it up. Now this is on one of my shortwave receivers. That's on the Grundig, and it does just about as good a job as any antenna you would want to see there. And I'll move over here and take a look at another antenna I got here. I have to watch the time on this video. I'm already 10 minutes into it, and of course the limit on YouTube, unless you have special permission, is 15 minutes. Now over here behind this door here, I have the Radio Shack hooked up to that, and you can see I just have it tacked up on the wall there, and it's running down vertical there. Like I say, you could do it horizontal if you wanted it and just stretch it across the door. It doesn't matter, horizontal or vertical. It's hooked to the end of the slinky there and just hanging down. You can do it horizontal or vertical, either one, and it makes a tremendous antenna. It's just about as good as a shortwave antenna as you'd ever want to get. It's really a good shortwave antenna here in the shack. And as we close this video out here, we'll take a look around the shack here. There was my tripod over there that I just took the camera off of. Hopefully it's not too shaky. Anyhow, we'll just take a little look around the shack here. Here's some QSL cards that I got. These are not QSL cards, SWL QSL cards. These are ham radio QSL cards that we've got from various places here. Let me zoom this out here a little bit. And we'll just come on down here and take a look at some of the stuff here that we have. Okay. We'll take a look at this here. There are some more cards over there. Zoom it in here a little bit. Some more cards over there. And we'll zoom it out. There's some ham radio equipment there. There's some more over there. On that side. There is an ICOM transceiver there. There is a Tempo 1 there. Tempo 1 transceiver right there. It takes this camera a minute to get into focus for some reason, and we'll zoom it out here. Only when you zoom it in, when you zoom it out, it seems to be okay. Okay, and we're going to close this video out here. There's an old CB radio over there. That thing is a Robin, I believe. A Robin. A Robin. Yep, that thing is really old. It's probably older than I am. Okay, we're going to close the video out here now. And we will say 73s. And we are 12 minutes into the video. And we have, again, there's where I have my shortwave, most of my shortwave radio stations is right there on that little stand there, right beside of the computer there, where everything is convenient. Okay, we'll say 73s, and we will close this video out here in just a couple of seconds. We'll zoom it out here, come on out here, and see here what we got. Okay, and alright, we're going. And we have a chair here. We'll set this one over to now. Okay. And we took a pretty good look around the shack here. We have everything in here. Ham radio, virtual amateur radio. Just about everything. 360 degrees of radio equipment. All around the room here. All around the room. Yeah, let's take a look outside here before we close this video out. It's a beautiful day outside, and we will close it out right now. I'm running out of time, so we'll say 73s, and God bless.